So, before we do anything else on the 3rd floor, we're going to need to come back to the clockwork room and go inside this little house here. It's going to push us up to the roof. And up here, we're going to find a bunch of ghost guys. Same drill as before, suck off their masks and then suck them in. If you can catch 2 in the same suction, they'll drop some health for you. Like all other ghosts. I didn't even see them swing at me just then. Oh, guess we're just gonna get 1 this time. So yeah, despite this roof being such a big place, there's actually not too much to be seen up here. Then again, I guess it makes sense, because it's a roof. Not much happens here. And we do have some flashes here that we're going to need to get some fire element for, and I just realized I already have some fire elements, so yeah, just light them up. And then suck them in. I gotta remember to use the flashlight and not the vacuum right away. And that cleans up the roof. Yeah, we're pretty much done up here. So there's a treasure chest that appeared up here, and yeah, there's no boo to catch on the roof either. So it's literally just those ghost guys and those flashes, and that's it. But we do need to come here for this key, after all. And that's going to open up the door across from the telephone room. But we'll be dealing with that momentarily. Now we need to head on over to the other side of the roof for some more secrets. Climb this ladder over here. And then just drop right into the chimney. And then we'll find ourselves inside the sealed room. And in case you're wondering where in relation we are, yeah, it's here on the 2nd floor. Luigi fell 2 floors to get here. Ouch. But yeah, there's otherwise no way to get into this room, so yeah, much like the hidden room, there's going to be a lot of treasure to be found here, and also, there's going to be a speedy sprint. Let's see, it's going to be on the chest. This one? Yep, there it is. And this one is going to drop an emerald. Doing quite well here. Okay. Now, as for the ghosts, you'll find them inside this chest here. Well, 2 of them anyway. Gold ghost at least, but yeah, we're gonna have quite some flavors here. We've got a gold ghost, a purple puncher, a blue twirler, and a purple bomber all in the same room. Oh, and look at that, we just flashed 3 of them at once. That's fortunate. And there we go. Now we just need to get to that purple bomber. Oops, I walked into the explosion by accident. Come on, purple bomber. I just walked into the explosion again. The explosion seems to hang for quite a bit. There it is. Come on, flash it. It looked like I was pointing the light at him. There we go. And that's going to bring the lights back on, and now we can start collecting the treasure properly. After, of course, we take another key. And that's going to open up the room across from here. We had to pass by it in order to get to the 3rd floor, and we'll deal with that very shortly after we're done cashing in on this place. Boy, you know, with all this treasure around, you'd think this would be more Wario's dig.
Mario. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, it's well worth it to come to this room. With that, I think we've just about gotten everything. So, as far as how you get out of this room, because as you can see, it's been nailed shut, the only way to get out of here is to reveal this from behind this curtain, a mirror. So, you look at it with your Game Boy Horror, using the search function, and that will warp you back to the lobby. So in a way, you kind of have to know about the search function in order to be able to get out of that room. And thus, you would also have to know about the mirror warping trick. So now when we head inside this door, we get sealed inside as we are now inside the sitting room. Inside, you'll find an opportunity to give yourself fire element. And over here, you'll find water element. You can use whatever's appropriate for whatever it is you wind up finding in here. Which, right now, we're not really finding anything. Yep, there they are. Yep, we've got some company, alright. Let's go ahead and get out of the way of these guys, and maybe we could flash them all at once. Well, 2 of them at least. That'll get us some health back. Ugh. Okay, there he is again. And now we're gonna start having some temper terrors here. For this, we're gonna need the water element. I'm also gonna need them to stop chasing me a moment. Okay. So let's just douse them. They don't have very much health because they use the gold ghost as a skin. And there we go. We've got the lights on in this room, and there's going to be another boo to find. Also, I see a plant over here. Does it want to give us some treasure? Okay, a gold bar. Always nice. Is that the only one here? Looks like it. Alright, let's see if we can find that boo.
Oh yeah.
There you are. I am Boolivia. I hate you. Isn't this such a nice boo? Okay, looks like it went into the hallway. The boo chase is on. And we got it. Okay. So now we can head on over to the next room over. And we're going to need some water element before we go in there. So, inside here It's another portrait ghost here in the guest room. Do not try to wake me. Go away! Well, if that's not an invitation to try and wake you up, I don't know what
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Nothing in this lamp. But anyway, just spray her with some water. She'll nod it off, go back to sleep. Spray her again. Nods it off. Goes back to sleep again. But the third time, that's when the heart appears. And you can vacuum her right away. Just make sure you watch out for that toy. I think I actually managed to suck it up with the vacuum while I was sucking on her health. Oh, but that one managed to sneak in a hit. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get the toys out of the way before you go after her. There we go. Now we should be able to deal with her without having to avoid stuff at the same time. And there we go. The chest appears on the ceiling, which of course we can't get to. Yeah, probably should have made note of that when we first came in here, is that, yeah, everything's upside down. Pretty crazy room, isn't it? But after you've caught the portrait ghost, you can just leave this room. Something happens. But then we go back inside and everything's right where it should be. At least now we can get inside the chest, where we'll get a bunch more money, as well as another diamond. Okay, so, ghost data. The dozing girl, Soupy, 7 years old. No relation to Sweepy. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into eternal rest for sweet Soupy. Oh, no, that's just sad. Oops, still some money around here. Okay, there we go. Oh, bomb. The boos, they think they're sneaky. Let's see if we can find that boo. Oh, there's another plant in here, so we'll probably need to bring the water element in here.
Mario.
Hiding inside the same one. I'm the lovely Bonita. It doesn't have a whole lot of places it can hide right now. We've just about opened up every floor on every room on the second floor. And there we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get that water element. And see if that plant in the guest room is hiding anything. A little water here. And it gives us another sapphire. What did I tell you? Always take care of your plants. It always pays off. Alright, time to finish the job up here on the third floor. At least get close to it. So, inside this door, we find ourselves in the armory. Right, first order of business. Find the regular ghosts that are hiding out in here. Though we're finding plenty of money. Ooh, purple puncher.
Oh, yeah.
How about in here? More money! Maybe it's just me, but it seems like the payout in the Area 4 rooms pays particularly well compared to the other ones. Though that may be because we're approaching endgame. Anything in here? Yep. There's quite a bit of ghosts in this room. You see these ones holding the maces over their heads? It's best to check them from behind, because they are likely to wind up dropping it right on your head otherwise. It's just the smart approach. Yep, we have another gold ghost here. Can't be too much left. They're starting to run out of places to hide. No, don't go out the door. I was trying to check this armor here. And it drops us a trash can ghost. There we go. And still there's more. Oh, a blue twirler. I had a feeling we'd see you again in here. Okay, now we've got all the ghosts in here.
Oh yeah.
And inside the chest, another key. That's going to go, that's going to take us back to the basement level. I'm pretty sure we don't need a key to go to the next room. No, we can access all the rooms in here. But we do have at least one boo to catch in this room, because we saw it escape to here earlier. Let's see if we can find it. There you are, Underboo's making a comeback. I don't think it was Underboo that we saw earlier. But now it looks like it went into the next room. And there is another boo to be found here as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there's the one we saw earlier. But you will not escape this time. Okay. So now let's head on up to the next room up here. Looks like that boo decided to take cover somewhere. We'll go ahead and get ourselves some ice element since we're going to need it. Oi, you with the mustache. Yeah, you. What do you think of me jar collection then? Pretty amazing, don't you say? Welly, welly, well, we can't just let you look at them for free. Now, can we? No, I think not. If you'd like to view my jars, you'd best challenge me first. Alright, let's do it. It's on then! See how many o' me you can freeze with that ice, boyo. If you freeze 7 o' me, then you win, righty right? But if you lose, mate, it's out the door with you. Radio, bring it on. Okay, so now we just need to freeze this guy wherever he pops out. It's not too terribly hard. You can pretty well fire out your ice shot before he ever gets a chance to get away. When you see him exploding with ice, that is a connected hit, so yeah, this isn't too terribly difficult, I don't think. I think I hit him twice just then. Game's over, mate, and the results are... You got 7 o' me, boyo! I can't believe it! How could I lose? You made me face red for sure, mustache boy. I think it was red before I got here, personally, but yeah. Maybe you'd fancy getting stuffed into one of these here jars. Maybe you'd fancy getting stuffed inside my bag. Now be careful of the jars that will come flying at you during this. Once again, vacuum it so it will stop being an issue for you. There we go. Now we should be able to vacuum. Oh, wait, there's still more jars coming, so yeah, we'll have to watch out for those. Just gonna wait for that to come towards me before I resume vacuuming. There we go. Now we should be able to get him without too much issue. I saw another jar coming at me, but it looks like it ran into a wall before it could reach me, so kind of lucked out there. Okay, so now we get this treasure here, which is lots of money again. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. And we also get another diamond. And a couple of gold bars to boot. Okay, so let's go ahead and deal with the booze.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there was another ruby inside that jar there. That was fortunate.
Mario.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Who's shaking? Tambourine. This must be the boo that was unique to this room. So let's see where the other ones are hiding.
Oh, yeah.
I'll ride up on ya. There's already one in the hallway. You can't go there. But this one's almost done, and there we go. Okay. So let's go back out into the hallway and see if we can deal with this other one. Oh, it's not here anymore. It must have gone back to the original room. No, this room's still clear. Nothing in here either, so maybe over here? In one of the rooms across? Oh, it must have gone into the clockwork room. Yep. Alright, let's see where he's hiding now.
Oh, yeah.
I'll jingle you! Oh, cash. It's out in the hallway. It's only got 5 health left. Ugh. Wish they wouldn't run so much. There we go. We're doing quite well now. There's only 4 boos left to find in the mansion, and I'm pretty sure they're all going to be at the, well, 3 of them at least will be at the basement level, with only 1 more up here at the, 3rd floor. So what do you say we go ahead and make our way down to the basement? Okay, so coming out through the cellar, we now find ourselves in another, basement hallway. And let's see, where can we go? Okay, to that upper room over there. There's gonna be some purple bombers here, so watch out for them. As well as some sparks coming out of the door here. So we head on inside here, where we find ourselves in probably some familiar territory for someone like Luigi, the pipe room. The place where the plumbing is handled. There's a couple of grabbing ghosts here that I seem to be having some difficulty trying to flash with the light. Oh my gosh, get off! There we go. Maybe point the light down. They're appearing in such a way that it's making it hard to get a flash in, because they keep stunning me. Oh my gosh, get off. There's also not a lot of room to maneuver here. Okay, maybe now we can make some headway here. There we go. Okay, so now that the lights are back on, we do have a boo somewhere in this room, and there he is. That must be the one that we, that got away from us back in the, breaker room. But, yeah, it looks like there's another one in here as well, so let's see if we can find him. Nope, that's a fake. Hiding in the same box, huh? I'm Boo Bandit. Nice hair, green. That one just sort of took its time getting away. We'll go after him in just a moment, but first we need to go ahead and freeze the little ooze water, I guess, whatever this is. It was green, whatever it was. And then we can just walk right across and turn this little pipe. Do a little pesky plumbing. And that's going to make the water stop. Behind which is a treasure chest. Head on over there. And we've got ourselves another key. That's going to go to the room right next door. So let's head on over there now. We'll deal with those boos momentarily. Right now I just want to open up all the rooms down here so that we can chase them more thoroughly, more effectively. Go ahead and get ourselves some fire element because now we're in cold storage. This place is loaded with ice physics. Woo, 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 woo. I have too much fun in this room. Inside there's going to be another portrait ghost, as you can see. He looks a little cold, though. Let's warm him up a bit. Hot! Oh, very hot! You're making it too hot! I'm going to cook in this heat. I'm going to melt. Did you light these fires? What were you thinking? We're in cold storage. People who start fires in this mansion had better be ready to pay the price. Now learn your lesson. Buddy, I've been lighting fires for quite a while now. Anyway, he's gonna send, these, ice waves at you, and if you wind up getting hit by them, you will be frozen in place temporarily, and it does do a pretty good amount of damage as well. Anyway, to start, pulling the suction on him, first you have to light him on fire, and then that will expose his heart. Pretty simple to pull off. The biggest problem when it comes time to sucking his health down are these icicles that fall from the ceiling, and because of the 3D space, it can be kind of difficult to read where they're going to fall. Also, I'm looking pretty rough on health. I'm going to need to address that after this fight, I think. Thankfully, there is a large heart in the cellar where I can do just that. Oops, that one got away. Let's see if we can finish this. There we go. Didn't get as many pearls out of that as I would have liked, but so it goes. And now we have another key, and I'm going off screen. That's going to open up the final room on the 3rd floor. We are getting very close to the end now. There is a boo in this room, but before we go after him, let me go ahead and get some health out of this next room. There it is. Between these two, yeah, that'll get us back to 100. There we go. Now let's go after those boos that got away. I had a feeling they would be here. Probably hiding in one of these barrels. Oh, okay. In the cans, then.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Who's your stylist? It's heading for the hallway. I really don't like these boos and their increased health bars towards the end game. Makes the whole back and forth game very tedious. At least this one doesn't seem to want to move very fast. Thank goodness for small favors. Anyway, we've almost got them all now, just 3 left to find. We know there's at least one here in cold storage, so let's head on in there. Let's see, where could you be hiding? Oh, there's one. Catch me? Boulder dash. Hopefully we can do some damage to it from here. Yeah, we can suck it through the wall, so that's helpful. Ugh. Following them around on the ice makes this a little more troublesome, but not too bad. As you can see. And the Game Boy Horror seems to indicate that there's still another Boo to be found in this room. There you are. I don't like trying to open up doors in that hallway because there tends to be a lot of trouble there. Oh! Still, it's kind of irritating having to jump between rooms constantly like this. But we got him. And now, there's only one Boo left. Incidentally, there's only one room left. Any idea where we're gonna find it? Alright, so now, there is only one room left to go to.